Just because you haven't seen it, it doesn't mean that it's not there. When you go out in nature, maybe take some time to calm down, to listen.
There is a long tradition in Norwegian history that a complete underworld existed as a parallel to the ordinary world. The sagas and the history did in fact shape Norway.
This is a troll story from the times when the troll ruled here. And it's of course true. I mean, I'm not lying to anyone. According to Norwegian legend, the hole in Torghatten was shaped by an arrow. The troll king of Brønnøy was watching a fair troll girl nearly being shot. And in an effort to save the young maiden, he threw his gigantic troll hat and intercepted the arrow, which pierced the hat and then fell into the sea, with the arrow's feathers scattered across the water. The troll maiden managed to escape. However, in all the chaos, all the trolls had forgotten that the sun was on the rise, no time to hide, and everything turned to stone, shaping the landscape of Helgelandskysten.
I think I need more proof to say that the trolls actually exist. But I think it is a bit curious that most of these troll mountains are shaped by the same type of rock, granite.
Theodor Kittelsen is known as a troll painter. Really believed that trolls existed in the nature. And maybe in sunrise, or you see a new moon, or just something that gives you an impression that this is the nature, but there is also something in the nature. I think that many of Kittelsen's pictures also can be regarded as timeless, because they describe these basic elements in nature.
The swamps were dangerous, and the swamps could be seen as tunnels into the underworld. Nøkken is a water creature that could transform itself into various beautiful things, like a white horse, or it might be a fiddle player that you want to listen to the music. And if we think that the world is only what you see, it's important to remember that you only see the surface. It's also something to learn about temptation. The fear of the water, the need to explain the threats connected to the water is so universal, but Kittelsen gave form to the Norwegian version of it.
I am born here. I have lived here my whole life. We are not at all alone here in this forest. I think all these stories about the features and so on was told and was repeated so that the kids should not go into the water or to go to some dangerous places in the forest. So these features, the helpers of the parents.
I think that the Norwegian artists at the end of the 19th century stands out from many of their European colleagues in their interest and fascination for the scenery. This discovering of the Norwegian landscape was really a part of our identity. I think it's a way to understand that time, how their thoughts on nature. They hadn't seen any pictures of the nature, of the spectacular mountains or fjords or anything. So when they traveled in the country, they kind of discovered the nature and they visualized it for the first time. Is this Norway?
The landscape of Norway is very complex. To very dramatic mountains, deep valleys and fjords, but we also have areas of flatlands. So when I go out in nature and wonder how things are shaped the way it is, these questions, they're so big. And I just love devoting my life to trying to figure things out, to try to solve these geological mysteries. We say that Torghatten is the land that rose from the ocean. And in the beginning, there was 2 sea caves, one at each side of the mountain. The ocean waves were digging and digging and digging, and suddenly the walls inside these caves collapsed, and the sun shined right through the mountain. And even today, a few millimeters every year, the land is rising up from the sea. I think that people that live in these surroundings like this have a big curiosity towards nature. And we need to have an explanation for why things are like they are.
Through all of mankind's history, I'm pretty sure we have asked ourselves the question, why do the world look like it is? Why am I here?